4.
Here comes those late.
And it's 7-4.
Here comes those late.
And a very good evening to you. Welcome to Vibes Baseball on Vibes TV. It's game 77 of the season. It's time for 90s night. And we want to thank our good friends at Visua and Virch for that lovely little open they've created for us here on Vibes TV. We hope you enjoy the broadcast. My name is Tyler Peterson. I will bring you tonight's ball game. Sort of a late start here, so we will take a quick break, and we will come back with lineups and first pitch right after this. Welcome back to UCHealth Park. Tyler Peterson with you. We're just about ready for our introductions, so we'll send it down to the field with Cliff Cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to UCHealth Park. It's game time! Let's meet your Rocky Mountain Vibes starting lineup. Number 16, right field, Gio Diaz. Number 14, third base, Ethan Lopez. Number 28, second base, Ulysses Cantu. Number 41, catcher, Luis Navarro. Number 28, first base, Mike Unknown. Number 18, center field, Andrew Hansen. Number 10, designated hitter, Alan Garcia. Number 43, left field, Dominique Hernandez. Number 7, shortstop, Joe Encarnacion. Your starting pitcher, number 32, Dusty Baird.
Thank you, Cliff. It's now time for tonight's rendition of the national anthem. And for the third straight day in a row, it's Bailey Wiebe.
And at this time, we ask that you all please rise and kindly remove your caps and join us in the performing of the national anthem. Performing the national anthem today is Bailey Wiebe.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proud we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright star through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Bailey. Now for tonight's starting lineups. For Cash Beecham's Ogden Raptors, it's Josh Broughton in right field leading things off. Pat Adams in left, batting second. Reese Alexiadis in center field, batting third. Matt Workinson at first base, batting fourth. Freddie Achekar, the DH, he'll bat fifth. Jesus Valdez, the shortstop, will bat sixth. The second baseman, Dakota Connors, will bat seventh. He was a home run shy of the cycle last night. Sonny Uliana, the catcher, and Ty Lewis, the third baseman.
Hanging down here with this cool.
Pitching for the Raptors tonight is Polo Portella. Before we get things started, we need 2 certain words from a youngster Cliff Cage has picked out.
Play ball.
There we go. We got play ball. Lineup for Rocky Mountain looks like this. Gio Diaz in right, Ethan Lopez at third, Ulysses Cantu at second, and Luis Navarro cleaning up. Mike Anone at first base batting fifth, Andrew Hansen in center field batting sixth. Alon Garcia, welcome back. Alon, he's the DH, batting seventh. Dominic Hernandez in left field batting eighth, and Joe Encarnacion, the shortstop, he bats ninth. On the mound is Dusty Baird. 1-2 record, an 8.80 ERA overall. He was sort of used in a, not quite a spot start, maybe more of a long opener, I guess. Is that a new term we can use? But last time he went out, he pitched 5 innings against Grand Junction, took the loss, but a very competitive game. In game 1 of a doubleheader in the western part of the state. The defense behind Baird, Hernandez in left, Hansen in center, Diaz in right. Around the diamond, third to first is Ethan Lopez, Joe Encarnacion, Ulysses Cantu, Mike Anone at first, Luis Navarro behind the plate. On the mound, Dusty Baird. Your umpires for tonight, Rob Minter behind home, Tony Prater at first, and at third, Doug Hodges. So each one of these teams has picked up a win in this series. Vibes in game 1 by the score of 9-5. Raptors last night, the score of 19-6. Yesterday had the makings of a long game. I mean, after 2 innings, or after 3 innings, we were on pace for 6 hours. It was cut short due to lightning, and maybe mercifully so. The first pitch swung on, fouled away by Broughton. And it's a quick strike number 1 here at 6:37 p.m. Broughton looks at strike 2. 388, 10 home runs, and 59 RBI for the Ogden Raptor leadoff man. And that's close. And a pretty good pitch on 0-2. Got our score bug back, which we love to see. Here's the 1-2. It swung on and missed. Slider at 79, and Dusty Baird starts this game out with a strikeout. Vibes come in with a record of 13-17 in the second half. Ogden, a record of 17-15. Overall on the year, Vibes are 28-48, Raptors 46-34. Pat Adams fouls a ball off the bat, although he did not mean to. He's batting .325, 4 home runs, 50 RBI. Towards center field, Hansen coming in, and he'll play it on a hop. So Adams singles with 1 out. Same matchups around the league, save for one small change in the Rockies-Owls series. That game has moved to Johnstown, Colorado. 4-1 Rockies already in the bottom of the second. Missoula at Billings, Glacier at Great Falls, Boise at Idaho Falls. I've been somewhat indoctrinated now to say Boise with the soft S. I guess, is that a soft S technically? And that's how the folks from Boise say it. Alexiadis toward third, and Lopez tries the bare hand. That's a hit. He would have been his only play. It's a single for Alexiadis. and there's 2 men on. I think the rest of the country would say Boise, which is what I grew up saying. But no, they prefer Boise. Here's Matt Workington, the first baseman. .395, 4 big flies, 19 RBI for Workington. Powerful hitter, added to this team sort of in the stretch run, I guess you could say. About 18 games left for all the clubs in the Pioneer League. Vibes have 16 left, I believe. I might have my math backwards on that. It might be 16 for the rest of them, and that's what I think it is. 18 for the Vibes, 16 for the rest of the league, because they have 2, which they have to make up, 1 against NoCo and 1 against Grand Junction. That's down low. It's 3-0. There's a first strike. Three and 1. That's high. It's ball 4. So the Raptors will get the bases loaded here. And it'll be Freddie Achikar. First pitch down the left field line, out of play. One out, and they're loaded. Toward left again. Chasing is Hernandez, and out of play. So one transaction to tell you about. Cesar Lopez, unfortunately, was placed on the bereavement list today. He will be attending a funeral, I believe, back in California, so he will be missing for a few days. But re-signed was Alon Garcia, who's the DH tonight. Alon was on the road trip, was injured, was released, but never really left. He sort of stuck around for a few days, and lo and behold, he'll get a second opportunity here. He was a Vibe last year as well. The 1-2 in the dirt. "17 pitches for Baird. Where does he go with an even count? 2-2. And that is, did he go? Yes, says Doug Hodges, who is standing near second. I think Achikar is going to be pretty aggrieved by that. It was a decent pitch, and he nearly did go after it. Two away now for Valdez. Be careful. Valdez had 4 hits yesterday, including 2 RBI doubles. Baird trying to get out of this inning without allowing a run. That's hooked down the line and into the bullpen. Everybody's got to go back as 3 Raptors meet at third base. That would have been all kinds of trouble out in front of that breaking ball. I want to welcome in everybody watching. I want to welcome in all the Vibes fans, Raptors fans, and other family, friends, fans around the country. Maybe you're just a baseball fan and you found us on YouTube tonight. Well, welcome in. Always glad to welcome new folks to Vibes TV. And we hope you enjoy the rest of this broadcast. Valdez in an 0-2 count. Navarro's going to set up low. The pitch. Ground ball. Lopez. He's going to stay with it. He's going to touch the bag in time. 5 unassisted on the fielder's choice. And the inning is over. So no runs on 2 hits. No errors. Nobody left on base. We head to the bottom of the first. No score on Vibes TV.
One right now and drink all your favorite beverages, even some adult beverages too. If you're over 21, go grab them right now. We have them in the General S'more store right down the third base line. Grab this awesome cup, and look like all your other favorite Vibes players that got this cool cup. Check it out right now up at the General S'more store, the Vibes tumbler. Come on, let's go, Vibes.
Welcome back to Vibes Baseball on Vibes TV. I'm Tyler Peterson. Thank you for joining us tonight on 90s night here at UCHealth Park. A lot of the folks having fun. Polo Portella. He is the starter for Ogden tonight. 5-3, a 6.54 ERA. 11 games, 10 starts for Portella. 6 foot tall, 203 right-hander from Lincoln, California. He will celebrate a birthday next month. A couple Vibes birthday coming up over the weekend. So we'll be ready to sing happy birthday, I'm sure, over the PA to them. The defense behind Portella, it'll be Adams in left, Alexiadis in center, Broughton in right. Lewis at third, Valdez at short, Connors the second baseman, Matt Workington at first. Sonny Uliana behind the plate, Portella on the mound. Here's Gio Diaz. The Vibes have beaten Portella a few times this year. He took the loss in a 14-4 win for the Vibes on July 17th. He took the loss again on August the 12th in a 12-7 win for the Vibes. Up the middle, a base hit. As Gio Diaz does, he singles. That's his 128th hit. And his 115th single. Portella also beat the Vibes back on July the 12th. So of that 5-3 record, he's 1-2 against Rocky Mountain. Ethan Lopez started game 1 of this series at third base. Yesterday he started as third base coach, so he didn't really start at all, and now back in on the other side of the chalk at third tonight. 364, 6 home runs, 34 driven in. Looks at a strike right down the middle, 1-1. There goes Diaz. It's low. Leon's throw is a pretty good one, and he's out. Give credit to Leon. He had to go down and get that one. And I think they did just get Gio Diaz. It's a caught stealing. 2-4. Strike 2. And that's strike 3 on Lopez.
Second baseman, number 28, Hughes is 10-2.
2 outs, base is empty for Cantu. That's in the dirt. So after the leadoff single, a caught stealing and a strikeout. Cantu batting .343, 12 home runs, 65 RBI, which is 5 off the all-time team record, at least to tie it. That, of course, would be from Jacob Barfield last year. Cantu looks at strike 1 on 3-0. I believe, if I'm correct, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe Jacob Barfield is playing professionally in Liga Mexicana de Baseball, so south of the border. Here's Luis Navarro. A 2-out walk, and now here's Navarro. Takes strike 1 at the top of the zone. .391 for Navarro. The music right now will not turn off, and I don't know why that is. We're going to try to find a remedy to that. I think we finally turned it off. 0-1. It's fouled off Uliana. Two away. Navarro and an 0-2 count. High, good eye by Luis, 1-2. It's a good pitch from Portela. In the dirt, blocked by Uliana. Leadoff single for Diaz, then Uliana threw him out 2-4. Strikeout to Lopez, a walk to Cantu, and that's where we are here in the bottom of the first. Navarro, a ground ball toward third. Lewis will gobble. He'll throw in the dirt, and it's scooped by Workington. So he bails out Lewis. A 5-3, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, no errors, a man left on base. We head to the second. No score in our ballgame thus far on Vibes TV.
Oh, it is time to kick off these games with the potato sack race. We have our contestants right down the third base line. And when I say go, they're going to hop their way over to me. And whoever crosses me first is getting hooked up with a prize. All right, my contestants down there, are you guys ready? They are ready. All right, Vibe fans, let's cheer them on in 3, 2, 1, go! That's right, let's cheer them on. Uh-oh, who is going to take home the victory? Oh, there we go. With the slide. Good job, buddy. You made it happen, man. Good job. We're getting you hooked up with a prize, man. What's your name, buddy? Jimmy. Good job, buddy. We're getting you hooked up with a prize, man. We got more baseball and more fun stuff happening. Let's go, Vibes.
I've just been told a pretty good line by our cameraman, Enda Mangan. He said that Cliff Cage looks like a Grand Theft Auto creative character, and I think that's spot on. Bottom three of the order, Connors, Uliana, and Lewis. I think we figured the music issue out. Dusty Baird worked through a bit of a jam. He had bases loaded, one out. He got a strikeout and a fielder's choice ground out to get out of the inning. Connors last night, he almost had the cycle. He had all three smaller legs and then blasted a ball down the left field line that was fouled by, well, maybe about 15 feet. It would have completed it. We've seen two triples here at UCHealth Park. Unfortunately, two cycles at UCHealth Park. Unfortunately, neither for the Vibes. It was two in the same game. If you remember, all the way back in that Idaho Falls series, Dusty Stroop and Hunter Hiskey both with a cycle. Connors out of play. He's batting .323, 6 big flies, 56 driven in. gets on base more than 4 out of 10 times at .411. Baird from the windup, and that's in the dirt. So already 6 fewer runs of scoring than we had yesterday after an inning, which is a good sign. Lights are turned on. That's inside, 3-2. Well, probably about another 35, 40 minutes of legit sunlight left. Fouled back. Above us. But I did bring my glove today. I'm ready. I had one that's aimed way too close yesterday, so we're going to make sure any that come toward me will get. Lopez, that's a nice play. I don't have that kind of glove work, though. I'm going to write down 5-3 in my book, but you know what? I'm going to put a little star next to it as well. Took it on the backhand as momentum carrying him toward the Raptors dugout and made a strong, accurate throw to first. One away. Uliana takes outside. 319 for Uliana. Virtually no one in this lineup batting under 300. Achekar is pretty much the only one. One and one. Fouled back again off the screen. I've talked about bringing my glove to the yard, and I finally do. Of course, I highly encourage it for those sitting in the stands. 1-2 to Uliana. This will also be a souvenir. Lands in the picnic terrace. I don't have the figures, but I wonder how many different Pioneer League baseballs we go through in a night, because we do see foul balls quite often here. And, I mean, how do foul balls vary from park to park? There's another one. Well, it's at least 3 in this at-bat. Ones that have actually gone into the stands, that is. So if they are $5 a ball, then Sonny Leon has just cost Rocky Mountain Baseball Club about $15. Ground ball foul. And that one will not be reused either, so there's another $5. Baird's at 34 pitches right now, which is a touch high. Swing and a miss. That's 3 strikeouts for Dusty Baird. It was the kind of ball that looks good to a batter. You can see it start to hang a little bit, but that one was a bit too high for Uliana. And you can see the expression on his face right as he sort of came around, knowing he shouldn't have gone after that one. It's strike 1 to Ty Lewis. 278, 4 home runs, and 35 RBI. 0-2 to Lewis. Here's the 2-strike pitch. Outside. That is a really nice 2-strike pitch because you try to get the guy to go after it. Try to paralyze him on the outside with the fastball. This will be out of play. That's high as well. Ogden traded pitcher L.J. Diaz to the NoCo Owls to acquire Ty Lewis. Sort of the same spot as the pitch that was called the first ball on Lewis, and now it's 3-2. Baird needs to tuck in here his shirt. Full count pitch. And that's outside. Well, if the first two were going to be balls, that certainly couldn't have been strike 3. So it's a 2-out walk to Lewis, and he works from 0-2 to 4-2. That'll bring up Broughton, who struck out against Baird in the first. Aggressive swinging, and a swing and a miss. Cash Beecham with the signs down at third. Big hole on the right side already for Broughton as Cantu is playing him to pull up the middle. Another big swing and a miss, and it was the same pitch from Dusty. Dusty Baird is just a good baseball name. Oh, 0-2 on Broughton, and he fouls it away. At the moment, a light but rowdy crowd in here, which we like to see. Swing and a miss. And Lewis was running. It's the second strikeout for Broughton, the fourth strikeout for Baird. We head to the bottom of the second. Still no score on Vibes TV. Bottom of inning number 2, Mike Anone, Andrew Hansen, Alan Garcia. First 3 to face Polo Portela. Looks at ball 1. Unknown batting .322, a home run, and 34 RBI. Popped up behind third. Adams coming in, and he'll make the catch. That's the first out. Andrew Hansen now, batting .276, 4 home runs and 34 RBI. He's in center field. He's got a lot of play in center field recently. Half swing. It's a called strike anyway. Ground ball toward Workington. He'll play it, he'll flip it, and they'll get the second out. 3-1. That was pretty nifty glove to glove. Now here's Alan Garcia.
Number 10, Alan Garcia.
Garcia was with the Vibes last year. He signed a couple weeks ago, part of that road trip, but took an injury, was released. But the injury was not as bad as it first appeared, so he was still good to go. And with Cesar Lopez going on the bereavement list, he was added to the roster today, re-signed. You might remember Alon from last year, 6'1", 207, a left-handed hitter from Nogales, Arizona. It's 90s night. Almost all these guys were born in the 90s. Alon in 97. But actually, a couple guys as well in the 2000s. Dutch Landis was born in the 2000s. Eder Rosales was born in 2003, if you can believe that. Brandon Perez was born on 2000. Miguel Tejada Jr., 2001. So they'll have no idea about 90s night. Garcia rolls over on it to Connors. And that'll be the third out of the inning. 1, 2, 3. Go the Vibes. We head to the third. Still no score on Vibes TV.
Oh, today is that 90s throwback day, and we found the perfect family looking like they're straight from the 90s. So we're going to get this cool family hooked up with a family 4-pack to some upcoming games. Oh, yeah, it's time to get jiggy with it. Look at this awesome family. It's 90s night here at Vibes Stadium. Let's go, Vibes!
Welcome back to Vibes Baseball on Vibes TV. Tyler Peterson with you. It'll be Adams, Alexiadis, and Workington here in the top of the third to face Dusty Baird. Our third inning, always our celebrity third inning. We had 3 celebrities yesterday. We'll just have 1 shining celebrity today. It's Nick Grants, who is one of our Vibes employees. Welcome in, Nick.
Thanks for having me, Tyler.
Ground ball, and, that's just down the line, and already a bad start for Nick Grants. It kicks away from Gio. Pat Adams is going to third. He is being waved home. Diaz to unknown to the plate late. And that's an inside the park home run for Pat Adams and a -1 already for Nick Grants on the front office plus minus.
Not the start we wanted, but we're good at coming back, so I have faith.
For Pat Adams, it's his 5th of the season.
Wow.
So that's the that's a nice introduction for you. A home run, his second hit. And that home run went 87 feet.
I have no words right now.
87-foot homer. All right, let me ask you about this. You have a really, really cool, it's 90s night, we're going throwbacks. You've got a really, really cool jersey on right now. What kind of Sky Sox jersey is that?
This is the green Rawlings with the Socko logo. I believe 90s era. And yeah, I felt it was right to bring it out on 90s night. So thanks for noticing.
You're a 90s kid yourself?
Late 90s.
How late?
97.
Okay. That
Still counts.
That qualifies. I'm 95, so I'm like right in the middle. I got a little bit of the era that I can remember. This is Out of Play by Alexiadis. But I know you grew up going to Sky Sox games. I know that this ballpark is in your life, really. You grew up here, didn't you?
Yeah, it did play a big part of my childhood. My dad was the official scorer for the Sky Sox their whole time here, so that was really cool. And now it's even cooler being able to work here and spend time around, get your hands in different departments. So it's been a great time. I've had an awesome time this season and hope to come back next season.
That's a strikeout for Dusty Baird. Alexiadis is down, his 5th strikeout. Minor league baseball can be a bit of a grind, but when you're working with a good team of guys, a good team of women, good team of men, just a good bunch here. What has been your favorite part of working here so far this year?
That's a good point by you. Honestly, the people. Nothing's better than watching baseball and being around it, but being around some great people makes it a lot much better.
Matt Workington is swinging a miss, 1-1. And out in the inning, a run in on the Pat Adams inside the park home run. Well, Dallas yesterday, the box office manager, is he technically your boss? I don't know.
Yes.
Okay. So he had a 0. He let in 3, and he got 3 back. So you got to do better than him.
He's winning right now. Let's hope we get some runs back.
Let's certainly hope. It's 1-2 to Workington. Now, did you play ball growing up?
I did.
How far and what position?
Played up till high school, or through high school, I should say. Started as a third baseman and then transitioned to an outfield.
So that's a little bit like me. I was infield, went to outfield. How about a 6th strikeout for Dusty Baird right now?
He's cooking right now. We just got to get the bats going a little bit.
This is Freddie Achekar. Achekar struck out in the 1st. A home run, then back-to-back strikeouts.
Dan Ortiz, the clubhouse manager, actually went to the same high school as me.
Which is?
Liberty.
And how far away is that?
Probably about 15 minutes.
Okay. I still sort of have to get the lay of the land here. I know how to get to work without a GPS now, which is very good, but I'm not a natural local. This is out to right field. Well, I got to say, Nick, the home run, but a pretty quick inning otherwise. You'll stick around for another half, I hope.
I'd love to.
Awesome. We will head to the bottom of the 3rd. Chance for Nick to get a run back. The Vibes need a run back, too. They're down 1-0 on the Pat Adams inside the park home run. We'll be back on Vibes TV.
So how the game works, buddy, we're going to turn, face this big screen. We're going to throw some emojis up there. You have to guess what the movie is. But don't worry, if you need some help, these Vibe fans will sure help you out, man. Jeffrey, are you ready?
Yeah.
He's ready. Let's roll those emojis. What is this classic movie? Yell it out if you know it.
Titanic. Titanic.
Titanic. My mom took me out to school early to watch this movie. Is it Titanic? There we go. Good job. Never let go, man. Good job, man. We're getting you hooked up with a prize, man. You know your emojis, buddy. Good job. We got more baseball. Let's go, Vibe.
Welcome back to Vibes Baseball here on Vibes TV. Tyler Peterson and Nick Grant's with you on our celebrity third inning. Dominic Hernandez, Joe Encarnacion, Gio Diaz. 8, 9, and 1. First pitch to Hernandez is a strike.
Hey, Tyler, I wanted to bring up, is it Gio Diaz with the most hits and no home runs? Is that correct?
That is correct. He's got now 128 hits, and 115 of those are singles.
Impressive.
He has more hits than anyone else in Vibes baseball history, which only goes back 3 years. But whatever the previous record was for the franchise being in Helena and Medicine Hat, I mean, those will be broken too. I just don't know what they are. But it'll be Gio Diaz at the end of the season with the Vibes record, that's for sure. Two and one. That's ripped but foul. Now, you grew up here, I imagine, a Rockies fan.
Yes, but I never really claimed them or any team, surprisingly.
Okay. Talk me through it then.
I'm usually rooting for the home team in all sports, to be honest with you.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Besides college football, I'm a huge Notre Dame fan.
Okay, that's fair. So it's more of a connoisseur of sports.
I would say that.
All right. Three and two to Hernandez. Off the fists and over Valdez.
There we go.
That's a leadoff single. Well, talk to me about Notre Dame football then, because, I mean, right now, all the realignment in the Big Ten, you've got 1, 2 Pac-12 teams, maybe just one, depending on how the UC regents feel about if they want to let UCLA go or not. But right now, 2 teams going. Do you want Notre Dame to go to a conference? Do you like the independents still? I mean, a couple years in a row now where, you know, they think, oh, you know, they're not in a championship game, they shouldn't be top 4. I mean, how are you feeling about all that?
I do like the independent part of it. There's been a lot of talk about joining a conference, and especially with the NBC contract. I would prefer they stay independent. I think that's good for us, and we'll show everyone that hopefully the next few seasons.
Now, I know you guys play almost every year. You play Stanford and USC, but any big matchups this year on the Notre Dame schedule?
Yeah, actually, our first game is at Ohio State, and our coach, that's where he played. So I'm excited for it. I think it'll be a good one.
Now, they hired from within, right?
They did. We hired our defensive coordinator, Marcus Freeman, and that was a really good pick. The players love him. I think the fans love him as well.
I'll check on Hernandez. He gets back. This is Joe Encarnacion, batting at .239, 3 home runs, 16 RBI. Joe's been sort of up and down with a few knocks here and there, but he's back in the lineup tonight.
Big fan of Joe, I may say.
He's played an outstanding. He showed an outstanding glove at shortstop, that's for sure. Jacob Nemitz, our merchandising manager, he said Joe made one of the greatest plays he's ever seen on a baseball diamond. And I think I know which one he was talking about, a diving play in the hole, getting up, throwing crossbody. I mean, he's got a really good arm. Two and two.
Very athletic, that's for sure.
Any shout-outs to give tonight?
Yeah, shout out to Dallas, box office manager, of course. Shout out to all the Vibe staff. And then big shout out to Steve Schreck, Sierra, and the family.
Joe takes low, it runs full.
Thanks again for having me on.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming on. All right, I want you to play manager. We got Josh Glenn down at third right now. Are you sending Hernandez here? 3-2, no outs?
I like that move.
You like that move? Okay. Glenn coaching third. Michael's coaching first. He doesn't go. It's a ground ball toward Valdez. It's off his glove. It's a hit. And going to third is Hernandez. He will make it. And that's some good base running by Dominique. He wasn't running, but he still took a whole 180 anyway.
Nice job, Joe.
And now it's your man, Gio. Trying to get you back even on the front office plus minus here.
Perfect spot for Gio here.
Now, do you send Joe? That's the real question. Joe's got some speed. Diaz a contact guy. Do you let the inning play out with no outs?
I like sending Joe here.
Okay.
I like being aggressive.
That's toward right field, and it's going to be past the glove of the right fielder. Hernandez scores. Here comes Encarnacion. They're sending him. They're going to hold Diaz at third. That is a 2-run triple.
Well done, Gio.
You're in the pluses.
I'm liking it right now. Feeling good.
Okay, for about a second there, I thought we were going to have inside the park home runs in back-to-back innings.
That would have been crazy.
That would have been nuts.
So that brings Gio to how many hits?
We are at 129 for the season. And the Vibes lead 2-1. Lopez fouled away. Broughton came in. I don't think he ever really got to the spot. It's one of those two. I don't know. Maybe if he lost in the lights, he never got a glove on it. Maybe just mistimed the dive a little bit. It's a nice pitch by Portella. It's 0-2.
Looked like he was going to make that play in the outfield.
Let's back up here on YouTube and we'll take another look at it. That's foul. I think he just misjudged it. And you know what? I think he may have lost that in the lights.
I think you're right. Let's get another one in here.
Ground ball. Connors will throw to first. So just what Portella wanted. A 4-3 ground out. And now it's Mr. RBI, Ulysses Cantu. So pretty exciting third. Tyler Peterson and Nick Grants with you. That's up the middle, a base hit. 3 runs in.
Loving it.
Now, you're at a +2 right now. The record for the front office plus-minus in our celebrity third is John Reyes with a +4. But right now you're tied with Donnie and Dean, who are +2. So you're tied, or excuse me, are you +1 right now? No, you are a +2, aren't you? That's
Right. I like where I'm at right now.
Can you catch Jacob in second place as a +3, or maybe even eclipse John? We'll see.
Tyler, what's your favorite part of the season been so far?
You know, I hate to set myself up for something, but I mean, really, what I talked about, I love working here. The staff has been great. I come here just to hang out when the team's on the road. You know, I love the day in, day out baseball grind. Come to the ballpark every day. You know, what could be better than sitting here and watching baseball for a job? And of course, I'm given such amazing resources for this broadcast. Look at our scorebook, how great it is. The open we had today for 90s night, great job by our team over at Visual and Virch. We've got our director, Brendan, running our show tonight. It's down low, 2-1. And really, this facility,
It's pretty cool.
it is pretty cool. And I mean, for this level, it is the best ballpark in the Pioneer League
Right.
from a facility standpoint.
Definitely a lot of history here through the years, which is awesome.
From all your time here, who are some of the more favorite guys who came through here that you've seen?
That's a good question. There was a lot of guys that are in the majors now. You know, Charlie Blackman. If I'm not mistaken, Carlos Gonzalez might have been here for a little while. And then guys from other teams as well coming through.
Back to the bag is Cantu. Runner at first, 1 out. Portella about to throw his 50th pitch of the ball game. Vibes have scored 3 here in the third. And again, back to the bag is Cantu.
You're probably familiar with G-Man Choi for the Rays.
Yes, G-Man Choi for the Rays. Was he here?
He was a Sky Sock at one point.
Is that so? In the Brewers system or the Rockies system?
I'd have to look that up, but I want to say Brewers.
Huh. 2-2. That's in and off the glove of Portella. He's going to throw it to second and get it out. What a play.
Knocked his glove right off.
I mean, that'll scare you sometimes when it comes back like that. But he was able to sort of sort out what was happening in front of him. Left the glove, picked up the ball. So it'll be a fielder's choice. 2 are away. And Connors at second saved that because Portella, he was just trying to push the ball to second base if he could. A fielder's choice, it goes 1-4. Here's Micah Known. That's to right field. Broughton slips, gets up, makes the catch. The inning is over. 3 runs for the Vibes. 3 runs for Nick Grant. He's a +2 in our front office plus-minus. Thanks for stopping by, man.
Hey, I'll take it. Thanks for having me, Tyler.
All right, we head to the 4th. It's 3-1 Vibes on Vibes TV.
Shortstop number 29, Jesus Valdez.
A 3-run third for the Vibes has them up 3-1 here in the fourth. Welcome back to the game. I'm Tyler Peterson. The first pitch to Jesus Valdez is a strike. Want to thank Nick Grants for stopping by on our celebrity third inning. Valdez grounded into a fielder's choice with the bases loaded in the first. Ended a jam for Dusty Baird at that time. You know, besides that, Baird's been quite good. 6 strikeouts for Dusty. Not really a starter by trade. He was a reliever, a late-inning reliever at Belmont University this year. And that hits Valdez. Is it a hit by pitch? It is. Wasn't exactly sure what Rob Minter was trying to signal at first, but it is a hit by pitch. And that'll bring up Dakota Connors. First pitch, right down the pipe at 89. We have a gate open down the third base line, which Cash Beecham is going to run over and close, and as he's running back, he's giving the signs, which is some great multitasking. Throw over, and Valdez gets back. Pretty good throw by Dusty there. Valdez, 10 steals in 16 attempts. It's outside, 1-1. Connors grounded to third in his first at bat. It took a great play from Ethan Lopez to get Connors out on that ball. Again a throw over, and again Valdez with the dive back. And that was fairly close to a balk, because I don't know if Dusty really came set all the way there. We have time at the plate. Just going to watch that one more time on YouTube. Yeah, you know, he didn't really finish his motion there. I think that actually could have been a balk. So you have to do the same motion when you come set, and he's got sort of a multi-step motion. It's 2-1 to Connors. Toward right, Diaz into the gap. Will he get there? He will not. It's to the wall. Valdez is going to score. Cantu's going to throw to third. Lopez with the tag. He's out. The relay throw from Cantu on the money. A bullet to Lopez, who did his best to try to deke Connors and to believe a throw wasn't coming. It's going to be an RBI double, and he is out 9-4-5. It's 3-2. But there's one out in the inning. Juliana in a 1-1 count. Strikeout in his first at bat. In on the hands. All he can do is fight this one away. Just a touch outside. The next pitch for Baird will be his 70th. Now we have time at the plate again. High and away, it's a full count. Barrett has walked 2, struck out 6, and hit a man. Toward left and deep. Off the wall. Hernandez is going to play this well. His throw to second is cut off. A double for Ileana. It's back-to-back doubles here in the fourth. That'll bring up Ty Lewis. Some scores from around the league. Grand Junction beating up on NoCo. It's 10-2 in the fifth. Missoula a 2-1 lead over Billings, that in the fourth. Great Falls up 3-0 on Glacier, and Idaho Falls, who need wins right now, as do Great Falls. They're scoreless with the Boise Hawks at Melaleuca Field. That's in the third. Up the middle, it's going to flatten out, get into center field. Hansen will have his throw cut off. Ty Lewis has tied this ball game at 3. So he rolled over on it, but he rolled over to the right spot.
Right fielder, number 14, Josh Ross.
One in the dirt. Excuse me, that's in the dirt, 1-0. There's one out in the inning for Broughton. He's struck out twice against Baird. Cash Beecham getting busy with the hands. It's inside 2-0. 2 runs in for Ogden in the inning. They've tied the ball game. RBI double for Dakota Connors. RBI single for Ty Lewis. Lewis is at first. Toward Encarnacion, he stops it, throws the second to first. A double play, and what a play! Six to 4-3. It was a bullet. It took a really crazy hop to Joe. 103 miles an hour off the bat, and then from his can over to Cantu, and Cantu to a known who made the pick at first. The inning is over. 2 runs are in on 3 hits. No errors, no one left on base. We head to the bottom of the fourth. A 3-3 ball game on Vibes TV.
Jen, what's your name?
Piper.
All right, so how the game works, guys, when I say go, you're going to pedal all the way down there to Vibes promo staff. When you pass them, get off the bikes, turn around, race back. First person to break through that ribbon is the winner, because if you're not first, you're last. Are you guys ready? They're ready. Let's cheer them all, Vibe fans, in 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, it's a close one. Oh, the crash. There we go. All right, turn around. Get off the bikes. Race back. There we go. First person to go. Oh, it is a close one. But I think we found our winner, buddy. You beat her by a hair, man. Again, what's your name, buddy? Elijah. Well, good job, man. We're getting you hooked up with the prize, man. You got the wheels. And good job. You did a great job, too. We're getting you guys hooked up with a prize. We got more baseball. Let's go, Vibes!
First pitch to Hansen, fouled away. Bottom of inning number 4. It's a tie ball game, 3-3 here from UCHealth Park. Welcome back. I'm Tyler Peterson. Thanks for joining us tonight on Vibes TV. 0-2. I'm going to wave into my computer monitor to the 80 folks currently watching, and if you would wave back into your screens, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. That's high. Popped up. Workington over, but this is also out of play. Hansen grounded out to the first baseman in his first at-bat. Strike 3 called. Hansen not happy. The protest, not more than a few words, and he walks back to the dugout. 2 strikeouts now for Portello. Here's Alon Garcia. Garcia a ground out. On the road, Garcia played in 3 games. He had 6 at-bats, just a hit and a run. So hasn't seen a whole lot of time with the Vibes this year. Swing and a miss. His experience is pretty extensive, though, in both the minor leagues and down in Liga Mexicana de Baseball. He's with both Guadalajara and León this year. 2-1. Last year with Monclova, he appeared in 39 games, batted 313. With the Vibes last year, he batted 294 in a short 9-game stint. Outside 3-1. Drafted by the Padres in the 19th round of the 2015 MLB draft out of high school in Phoenix. He's from Nogales. 3-1 is strike 2. Made it as high as High A Lake Elsinore in the Cal League back in 2017. Stops at Fort Wayne, Tri-City. The payoff from Portela. And that's just fouled at the plate. A big hack by Garcia. A programming note for you. I will not be here tomorrow. I will be on assignment. Dean McKissick will be making his pro broadcasting debut. Garcia to center, and that's a catch by Alexiadis. So make sure to join Dean tomorrow on a Fireworks Friday night.
Left fielder, number 43, Dominique Hernandez.
2 outs now for Hernandez. Hernandez singled in the third. He was one of 4 hits in the inning when the Vibes scored 3 runs. Ripped down the left field line. Fair or foul? Foul. Portela had a 1-2-3 second inning. And this is an opportunity to have a shutdown inning. Fouled back. This field has played small in this series thus far. The only home run, the Pat Adams inside the park home run. That home run, a whopping 89 feet. At least on the first bounce. Breaks his bat to right field and is Broughton. He's got to play it on a hop. So 2 hits for Dominique.
Shortstop, number 7, Joe Encarnacion.
Now here's Encarnacion, whose play in the top of the inning, a spectacular one, ended it. Started a 6-4-3 double play on a 103-mile-an-hour bullet. Back to the bag is Hernandez. They've thrown over at Dominique a few times tonight. He is 7 for 14. Swing and a miss by Joe. 89 from Portela. It's 0-2. Got some, I don't know if you call it smoke or fog or dust, something blowing now through UCHealth Park. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Joe strikes out. The inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, a man left on base. We head to the fifth, a 3-3 ball game on this Thursday evening on Vibes TV.
Ooh, that's right. It is time for the famous Cap Shuffle game. Hanging out here with our next contestant. What's your name, bud?
Javen.
Javen. All right, man. So how the game works, look at that big screen. We're going to see 3 Vibes baseball caps show up. Baseball goes under 1. They all mix up. When they stop, you let me know where that baseball is at. Under hat 1, 2, or 3, all right? Don't worry if you need some help. These Vibe fans, they know where that ball is at, all right? He's ready. Let's roll it. All right, Vibe fans, let's find out where that baseball starts at. Under hat number 2. Man, I already lost the ball. No clue where it's at. Where is that baseball? Under hat 1, 2, or 3? Do you know, buddy? Help him out, Vibe fans, if you know it.
1.
He's gone with numeral number 1. Let's find out if he's right. Oh, good job. Good job. You listen. They got it right, man. We're getting you hooked up with the prize, man. Good job, dude. Thanks for coming on out. We got more baseball. Come on. Let's go, Vibes.
Top of inning number 5, Pat Adams, Reese Alexiadis, Matt Workinson, the first 3 to face Dusty Baird. Who thus far, 4 innings in, 3 earned runs, 6 Ks. Paulo Portela, 3 earned runs, 3 Ks. The line scores right now are identical. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors, and you can work out the rest. Adams has 2 hits, including the inside the park home run. Just down that right field line, hugged the corner, then it ricocheted sharply off something down by that groundskeeping area. Not that that's on the field, but the area near that on the field. Perhaps a gate or something, and it kicked away from Gio Diaz. Adams rolls over another one. Still 1-2. 80 pitches for Dusty Baird. 30 of them have been balls, and 50 have been strikes. Cantu, wrong Ulysses. Unknown stays with it. It's a ground out 4-3. Ulysses Nunez not in the lineup tonight. Here's Reese Alexiadis. Strike. Alexiadis is 1 for 2. That's a quick 0-2. Fouled back, and Alexiadis stays alive. Baird from the windup, taking his time. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. And did you catch that? He sort of broke down the windup, hurried it there, didn't pull all the way back. A little bit of a quick pitch from Baird, gets his 7th strikeout. These are the kind of pitching duels that the Pioneer League is in desperate need of. 3-3 in the 5th. Outside, ball 1 to Workington. 0 for 1 with a walk. He's been hit 3 times in the first 2 games. Inside, 2-0. There's a strike. Dusty's season high and pro career high is 5 innings. And he will match that if he can finish off Workington or another Raptors hitter in this inning. It's a nice off speed, 2-2. Two and two, 2 outs. The pitch from Baird on its way. That is strike 3 called. And that is 8 strikeouts for Dusty Baird, who walks off this mound. Will he be allowed to come out for the 6th? I'm not sure, but this team would sure like to score him a lot of runs. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Still 3-3.
4 years old. So I need everybody here to say happy birthday on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday. Good job. Happy birthday, all right? Come on, Vibes. Let's go, Vibes.
Top of the order to face Polo Portella. Polo, P-O-L-O, like Marco. Portella, P-O-R-T-E-L-A. This is to left center field. This will be down, and Diaz is going to have a double. Ethan Lopez, a man in scoring position. Nobody out. Called strike one. Ethan today 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out. That's toward right. Broughton is over. It's over him. Diaz will score. Mr. Triple Lopez, he is throwing to third, and he's going to have his 8th. And the Vibes have the lead, 4-3, double, triple. His 8 triples this season, which, by the way, have come not in the whole season. He has not been with the team the entire season. For Lopez, this is his 49th game, so he's only played half the season, and he has a record, a Vibes record for triples with 8. Evan Parker, the bullpen coach, going to come out and talk to Polo Portela. The conversation, a short one. Swing and a miss by Cantu. Alberto Gonzalez, who was just added to the roster today by the Ogden Raptors, he's down in their bullpen warming up. Cantu, last time he had a man at third, he singled up the middle. Nobody out here in the 5th. Ground ball past Valdez. It's his 2nd RBI single, and it's 5-3. So we've got the double, the triple, and the single to begin the inning. And that's Cantu's 67th RBI. He's now 3 behind Jacob Barfield for the Vibes record. Here comes Cash Beecham. The night for Portela is over. In is Gonzalez. We'll take a break. 5-3 Vibes here in the 5th. The newest Raptor, Alberto Gonzalez, takes the mound after Polo Portela leaves here in the 5th inning. Gonzalez, a 6'1" right, 180 right-hander from Laredo, Texas, drafted by the Cincinnati Reds in the 18th round of the draft in 2018 out of high school. He spent this year between the Daytona Tortugas, and the Reds Arizona Complex League teams. He also split time between those two teams in 2021. He was actually a Pioneer Leaguer in 2019 with the Billings Mustangs. And the Billings Mustangs that year, they went to the playoffs. They'll face Luis Navarro with Ulysses Cantu at first. 2 runs in for the Vibes here in the bottom of the 5th. An RBI triple by Ethan Lopez, scoring Gio Diaz, and an RBI single by Ulysses Cantu. Here's Navarro. Looks at a first pitch breaking ball for a ball. Well, the pitching change certainly time-wise stopped the rally, but will it stop it in the box score? 1-1. No outs yet. 3 straight hits in the inning. Inside, it's 2-1. That fastball at 91 from Gonzalez. Down low, 3-1. Sure, the Raptors, the way they added Matt Workington, who was cut from the affiliated minors, adding Gonzalez here, also cut from the affiliated minors, hoping that guys like this will, bring them over the top. It's a walk to Navarro. The Raptors last year, that team was really, really good. I mean, they hit the cover off the ball. Jacob Goldfarb was sort of the table setter. I mean, he had over 20 bombs himself. David Mayberry, I think, batted like 440 or something by the time the season was over. But they lost in a 1-game divisional series to the Hawks. 2 men on, nobody out for a known. Fastball outside at 92. So Gonzalez showing good velocity. Not the speediest pair on the base paths with Cantu and Navarro. It's inside, 2-0. Again at 92. Vibes with 3 in the 3rd and 2 now in the 5th. They lead 5-3. Outside, 3-0. Outside, ball 4. So Gonzalez has come out of the bullpen and walked 2 straight. And the bases will be loaded for Andrew Hansen. Hansen had a grand slam last week, his first professional grand slam. With Gonzalez walking the first 2 batters he faced, though, I would be surprised if he's swinging. He is, and he swings and misses. Hansen is 0 for 2, a ground out and a strikeout. Finally, he comes set. Andrew takes in the dirt, blocked by Uliana. And they're going to get a new baseball. 1-1 to Hansen, still no one out. Takes inside, 2-1. "12 pitches for Gonzalez, 10 of them out of the strike zone. And that's a swing and a miss, and Hansen had a pretty good rip at that breaking ball. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Back to the breaking ball again, and Hansen strikes out for the second time tonight. He's now 0 for 3. And that'll bring up Alan Garcia. Garcia has lined to center and grounded out in reverse chronological order. Looks at strike one. It's in the dirt, 1-1. Garcia's taking some pretty good swings. Doesn't have any hits to show for it, at least not in this game. Just one hit in the 3 games he's played previous. That's outside. This is a huge opportunity for Rocky Mountain. They've scored 2 to take the lead, but with the way the Pioneer League is, 2 runs, I mean, that's a drop in the bucket as far as the lead is concerned. A big chance to add on. It's outside, 3-1. As a hitter now, you pick a certain speed, a certain spot, and if you get that, you take a huge cut. Otherwise, you let it go. Gonzalez's pitch, and that is low, ball 4. It's an RBI walk for Alan Garcia. And in comes Cantu. To third is Navarro. To second is Mike Anone. And that'll bring up Dominique Hernandez, who does have a grand slam on the season, who does take big hats in situations like this. So he's not going to shorten up, that's for sure. First pitch. Half swing, does he go? Yes, says Rob Minter. He's going to check it first. Yes, says Tony Prater. Swing and a miss again, and again the off speed. That's how Gonzalez has been able to get it done with the strikeout to Hansen. It's with that off speed. But he's walked 3 other batters, and now he's walked a run in. He goes after this one, misses it, and Dominique can go nowhere. It's a strikeout swinging. And there's 2 away. So 3 walks and 2 strikeouts. Set a ball for first pitch. Joe singled in the 3rd. Struck out in the 4th. Now bats again in the 5th. 6-3 Vibes. If Gonzalez can get out of it with just the RBI walk to Garcia, then he should feel pretty good about it. This is fouled back to the screen. He's walked 3, struck out 2. He entered with a man on. With the run walked in, the book is closed on Polo Portela. Swing and a miss. Joe strikes out. And that's the inning. So he's not going to run to first, and the inning is over. I'll give you Portella's line real quick because I was going to give it to you anyway. He went 4+, allowed 9 hits, 6 runs, 6 earned, a walk, and 3 strikeouts. The Vibes have the lead. They score 3 times in the inning, all 3 runs off of Portela on 3 hits, and 3 walks worked in there as well. No errors, though, and 3 men left on base. We head to the 6th, a 6-3 lead on Vibes TV.
Who has the best move? So you guys know how the game works. 20 seconds, show us your best dance moves. Then we're going to the crowd to find out who is the winner. You ready, dude? You ready? Born ready. All right, let's cheer him on in 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. The dad got the moves. Taking it back to the 90s. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh, he's embarrassing you. There you go. Keep it going. 2, 1. That is it. Good job. Man, got the classic white guy moves. There we go. All right, Vibe fans, let's find out our winner. Is it on this side? There you go. You got a couple, so we know who the winner is. Let's make some noise for our winner. Good job, man. You got the best dance moves, man. You beat your dad. Good job, man. Bragging rights, dude. Get you hooked up with a prize, man. Come on, let's go, Vibes. We got more baseball.
Dusty Baird going for a new career high in innings. He's already thrown 5. He's over 90 pitches. He'll face Achikar, Valdez, Connors. 5 innings, 3 earned runs, 8 strikeouts, 2 walks for Dusty. He's hit a guy as well. He's already have a career high in strikeouts with 8. Vibes got the lead for him with 3 runs in the bottom of the 5th. Runs brought in by Lopez, Cantu, and Garcia. And the first pitch is outside. It's down low. 93 pitches for Baird. Inside, nearly hits him. Down in the Vibes bullpen, it looks like Pete Bayer. There's strike one to Achikar. Toward right, Diaz over his head, off the bottom of the wall. He does not get a friendly hop. He'll fire it toward Cantu. It's a leadoff double for Freddie Achikar. Well, how much more rope does Baird have? Here comes Mike Garcia. I think this might be it for Baird, and if it is, he is going to get a great ovation. It's just a conversation as of now. And the decision is to leave him in. All right. So Dusty will get at least Jesus Valdez. Valdez grounded to third. Was hit by a pitch. This is his second at bat, third plate appearance. Valdez looks at ball one. Valdez foul into the Raptors bullpen. I don't know the last time Dusty Baird has thrown 100 pitches, but he's at 98 right now. In the dirt, 2-1. At second is Achekar, who led the inning off with the double. That's a good breaking ball for strike two. And that one had quite a bit of movement. That's one of the best ones he's thrown all night. and he's done it on his 100th pitch of the game. Ground ball, under a known, into right field. It's going to be a single for Valdez, men at the corners. And that'll be it for Dusty. Pete Baer will come into this ball game. It's 6-3 Vibes as we take a break here in the top of inning number 6. Pete Baer into the ball game, first and third. Nobody out here in the top of inning number 6. Baer, his 18th game, 3-3, an ERA of 6. He's struck out 35 in 24 innings. You know, it just sort of struck me there. This is game 77, and normally in the old Pioneer League, the season would have ended yesterday. First pitch, a strike to Connors, who it was not a suicide squeeze, but perhaps a safety squeeze on. That's high. 1-1. At first is Valdez. At third is Achikar. Swing and a miss. That's a good breaking ball from Baer. Way outside, got Connors the chase. in the dirt. Vibes up 3. And that's just inside. A full count. You wonder if they might send Valdez here. Create a situation where you at least put pressure on these Vibes defenders. They do not. Connors pops this into right field. Diaz coming in. He's there. He'll make the catch. Achekar will not tag. Diaz knew it. He'll just throw it in very softly for the first out of the inning. So big out number 1. And now it'll be Sonny Uliana. And now we need time. Navarro and Bay are not on the same page. Or no, actually, Navarro needs to set the play for the defense. That would be where to go on a ground ball. Perhaps it is what to do if the runner goes, whether to throw through or not. First pitch inside at 95. Bayer throws over. Back is Valdez. Again, Bayer throws over, and again, Valdez is back. Liana takes outside, 2-0. There's a good first strike. Vibes scored 3 in the previous half frame. Ogden trying to levy their answer. This is hit to center field. Hansen circling around it. This is medium deep. Achekar will be sent. It will be cut off. It's a sacrifice fly for Uliana. The Vibes give up a run in the inning. Achekar will score, but there are 2 away. That will go on Dusty Baird's line. It's now 6-4. Here's Ty Lewis. Top of the order, Broughton on deck. Outside, ball 1. Valdez again back. Unknown held the tag, but nothing there. Strike 1 to Lewis, 1-1. Ty Lewis today has been on base twice. A walk and an RBI single. Gets away from Navarro, but they say Lewis went. Two and two the count. Valdez is second on the wild pitch, and it's swung on and missed. So a run in on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left on base. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Vibes lead 6-4 here on Vibes TV.
Hanging down here with my buddy Ace, and it's time to put him to the test with the pack in, pack out challenge. So, buddy, how the game works, follow me right over here. You're going to start right at this white line. When I say go, you're going to pick up that sack and pack your camping sack the fastest. When you get to that last item, put it in, turn around, race back to me. You do that under a minute, we'll get you hooked up with a prize, man. Are you ready, Ace?
Yes.
He's ready. All right, buddy. Line up right here, all right? Here we go. On 3. Let's all cheer him on. 1, 2, 3, go! Oh, there you go. Put it in the sack, man. Oh, there you go. Keep stuffing it in there, buddy. There you go. You got it, man. All right. That's a tricky one. There, turn around and race back, buddy. There you go, man. Here we go. Super fast kid right there. Good job, buddy. You are an expert camper, and we're getting you hooked up with a prize. Ace, you are the man, all right? Enjoy the rest of the game, buddy. We got more baseball. You know it. Let's go, Vibes!
I'm not exactly sure what exactly has happened here, but the umpires are signaling for the manager for now Aaron Griffith has come on the field. They're either pointing onto the field, onto the dugout in the stands. Something is amiss here. I don't know what the explanation is here. Something Tony Prater has spotted. Is it in the stands? I'm not. Is there an issue in the Ogden bullpen? I'm not really sure what's going on. I guess we're ready to play. So whatever it is, it was sufficiently addressed, I understand. Well, ball 1 to Diaz. Diaz takes a strike. And Diaz strikes out. Strike one to Ethan Lopez. I was trying to figure out exactly what the issue was, and apparently, I guess, there was some sort of displeasure between the third base coach for Ogden and a fan. Swing and miss by Lopez. And Lopez is gone. That's 4 strikeouts now for Gonzalez. Well, the third base coach is Cash Beecham. So I don't know if there was some sort of issue with a fan in the stands, but yeah, we're back to playing baseball. Gonzalez up to 5 strikeouts now, including 4 in a row. Cantu to right. Broughton. This is going to be over his head. Ulysses is going to have 2. It's a 2-out double. And the inning not quite over. Well, I think right now there are a few folks being escorted out of the stadium. Man at second. 2 away and a strike to Navarro. Oh, and 2. Just outside, and Navarro stays alive. Off the end of the bat. Will this hang up for Alexiadis? The answer is yes. He's there. He will make the catch. The inning is over. No runs on a hit. No errors. A man left on base. We head to the 7th. It's 6-4 Vibes on Vibes TV.
It's time for the Banana Roll, one of my favorite games we play here at UCHealth Park. So we have our 2 contestants. What's your name, brother?
Nick.
What's your name, dude?
Ahmed.
All right, man. So how the game works, when I say go, you got to give the biggest hip thrust of your lifetime, knocking that little ball right through this finish line, all right? And we'll find out who really knows how to work that banana, all right? I got confidence in you guys, all right? Are you ready, dude? You ready, man? All right, let's cheer him on in 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, they are starting off. There we go. Oh, dang, what? Oh, man. This guy knows. That's a world record right there. He's good with the banana. Good job, man. Never lose that skill, brother. You got it, man. Getting you hooked up with a prize, man. Good job, dude. All right, we got more baseball. Let's go, Vibes.
Top of inning number 7, Pete Bear to face the top of the Raptors order in a 2-run ball game. It's Vibes 6 and Raptors 4. Welcome back to the ball game. I'm Tyler Peterson. Thanks for watching tonight. Hope you've enjoyed our broadcast so far. Broughton an unusual 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a double play. Off the glove of Navarro at 92. 1-0. Two and 0. Josh Glenn making his way down to the bullpen in case a reliever is needed in the coming moments. Over Cantu. Broughton going for 2. Hansen's throw high. And Broughton has a leadoff double. That'll bring up Adams, who has the inside the Parker tonight. 2 hits, a run. So now every time a Raptor comes up, he'll represent the tying run. So long as Broughton is at second, and that's outside. Field is playing back. Seth Davis starting to toss in the bullpen, and that's past Mike Anone. Diaz is going to throw through, and it's late. It's a single. Anone, I think he just sort of tripped and did not have a play there. So it is a 1-run ball game. And now it's Reese Alexiadis. First pitch fouled back, and that got a piece of Luis. Rob Mincher's going to give him a little extra time. We're going to get the courtesy dust off. Both teams with 10 hits. Vibes with 1 more run. Lexiata sharply out of play. One and two. 1,351 tonight. Swing and a miss. Fastball at 92. Bayer gets him swinging. Oh, and I have some clarity on the issue down at the third base side. There were fans that were actually ejected by the umpire. So fans were actually ejected. Strike one. We've seen that before at the major league level. I've not seen that in the Pioneer League, but here we are. It's Workington. High. Workington today 0 for 2 with a walk. Ogden has cut the lead to 1. Strike two. The 2 outs today for Workington have both been strikeouts. One swinging, one looking. 10 strikeouts for Vibes pitching tonight. And now Bayer steps off. Pete's got a lot more time to work with now without a pitch clock. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Bayer, the hat trick for Workington. And it's 11 for Vibes pitching tonight. And here comes Mike Garcia. The lefty Achikar coming up, the lefty in the bullpen. He's going to go to the lefty in the bullpen, Seth Davis. We'll take a break. We'll come back. 2 outs, runner at first here in the top of the 7th. Seth Davis into the ballgame, but he will not face Freddie Achekar. He'll face Brian Dancero. Dancero will pinch hit for Achekar, and I have to imagine this will be the designated pinch hitter spot since the rest of this Vibes deep end bullpen is all righties. They might want to have Achekar come up again in the 8th or 9th. But for now, it's Dancero with 2 outs. At first is Adams, who has the RBI single. A 1-run ball game here in the 7th. Back to the bag is Adams. Davis has a good move. First pitch is low. Dancero batting .367, 5 home runs, 51 RBI in the year between Ogden and NoCo. Ground ball. Davis spins, gets the out. The inning is over. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, a man left on base. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Vibes up 1 on Vibes TV.
That's right, Vibe fans. Time to get on your feet. It's the 7th inning stretch. Hanging out here with the birthday boy, Brentley. It's time to sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. You guys know the words. Let's all sing along. Let's go, Vibes!
A 1-run ball game in the bottom of the 7th inning here at UCHealth Park. We have a great baseball game tonight so far. Mike Anone, Andrew Hansen, and Alon Garcia to face Adam Scoggins. Scoggins, we saw a couple days ago. We'll see him again here. First pitch ball to Anone. Mike's 0 for 2 with a walk tonight. Scoggins, his 3rd appearance in a Raptors uni. Towards second, Connors is there and gently throws to first for the first out. Unknown now 0 for 3. And that'll bring up Hansen, who is also 0 for 3. Swing and a miss. Hansen, a ground out and 2 strikeouts. Fouls this off toward the fire pit. 0-2. Hansen again out of play. Park's thinned out a bit. It's actually a little bit chilly here as well. Ground ball. Valdez under him. That is an error. Charged it, and the ball just got under his glove. Brought the glove up a touch too early. And now along Garcia. Garcia today 0 for 2. The RBI walk. One away, Hansen at first. He's a speedy runner to be sure. That's outside. Nick Michaels now doing the third base coaching as Josh Glenn is down in the bullpen. Not currently warming anyone up. Swing and a miss. One and two. To face Seth Davis in the eighth, it'll be Jesus Valdez, Dakota Connors, and Sonny Uliana. Three righties. There's someone here on 90s night. I don't know how to describe it other than to say a Pokemon dress. Pikachu, Charmander, Squirtle, Bulbasaur, all the favorites. That is a great look. Past Michaels. I mean, that's not something, well, I wouldn't own it because it wouldn't fit me, but I could certainly admire it. Is there anything more 90s than the original generation of Pokemon? Hansen is picked off. Workinson is going to throw to Valdez, and that's going to go 1-3 to 6. So 2 outs. That's outside. 91 from Scoggins, and some good velocity. Swing and a miss, and the inning is over. We will head to the 8th. 1, 2, 3, go the Vibes. They're up by 1 on Vibes TV. It's getting pretty late in this ball game. It's a one-run game. Vibes lead the Raptors 6-5. Seth Davis to face Jesus Valdez. Miguel Pozo beginning to stretch in the Vibes bullpen. First pitch, a touch outside. Valdez into the crowd. Anyone there? No, but it's going to roll around. Oh, and we've got a spilled beer. But we do have a baseball. And he gives it to a kid anyway. That's pretty cool. One and one to Jesus Valdez. Ground ball foul. Well, we certainly get a rowdy crowd on Thursdays, that's for sure, because it is Thirsty Thursday with the drink specials. But a certain charm tonight, too, with 90s Night. 1 and 2. Ground ball. Oh, and Lopez with a nice snag. His throw is high, though, and wide. We're going to give that an error, but we will watch it again to be sure. So a man at first. Go-ahead run now at the plate. It's Dakota Connors. He's going to bunt, and it hits him. But did he square? Was it fouled? And now we're going to get time. Navarro is insistent that that ball was either fouled or Connors had squared. At the moment, it's a hit by pitch. And it will be a hit by pitch. So an error or hit by pitch. Not the greatest start to this inning. And now Uliana. Here comes Mike Garcia. There's no one up in the bullpen as of yet. And now Miguel Pozo will get up. This conversation will continue even with Rob Minter at the mound. And now it's over. Well, Ty Lewis, or excuse me, Sonny Uliana, he could bunt two men into scoring position. Miguel Pozo is up. Seth Davis needs to work out of a jam. He's got the good pickoff move. He needs an out or two. Uliana squares the bunt, puts it down. Davis to third. Lopez to first, and it's high again. He throws it wide. Diaz to pick up the ball. They're going to hold the back runner. And Davis there to back up. A fielder's choice, E5. Well, at the end of the day, Uliana bunts his way into men at second and third. And they've got to pull the infield in anyway. So now it's Lewis, the lefty. First pitch, breaking ball low. A single may a single may give the Raptors the lead. It'll definitely tie the game. One out. Strike one. Pozo warming. And now we're going to get a pinch runner. So Uliana will be run for. That's going to be Riley Otteson. So Otteson runs for Uliana. One and one. Down low. Pozo getting ready, perhaps for Josh Broughton on deck. Lewis cues it. Foul. 2 and 2. That almost worked out for Ogden. Things are getting extremely tense. Two and two the count to Ty Lewis. Did he go? Yes! And he got him. Huge strikeout for Davis, his first. Now, Broughton. Will it be Davis? Will it be Pozo? It's going to be Davis against Broughton. And now Navarro wants time. Are they going to try to give Pozo a few more warm-up pitches? Is that the strategy being implemented here? What's the talk between Navarro and Davis? How do they attack Broughton? Doubled in the seventh. He is 1 for 4. He can give the Raptors the lead. The first pitch. Down, it gets away from Navarro, but everybody goes back to their bags. It's Connors at third, Otteson at second. Two away, a 1-0 count to Broughton. Strike one. The game hangs in the balance. Breaking ball, and that's ball two. Too high for Rob Minter. See Ulysses Cantu at second, put both hands on his head. I'll get a look at it now. Could have been a touch high. 2-1. Breaking ball, that's high, 3-1. Pat Adams on deck. He is a lefty. And now they're just going to walk Broughton. It's an intentional walk to get to Pat Adams. They'll get a lefty-lefty matchup. I think now if Pozo comes into this game in the 8th, it will not be a one-run lead. Davis against Adams. He has 3 hits tonight. The first pitch, low. There's strike 1. A changeup, a fastball, the first 2 pitches to Pat Adams. When does he break out the curveball? Fouled back. Now 1-2. Tying run at third. Go ahead run at second. Adams at the plate in a 1-2 count, 2 outs in the inning. Can Davis work out of this? He's set. The 1-2. Strike 3 swinging. A fist pump from Davis, and the Vibes will hold the lead going into the bottom of the 8th. A huge strikeout for Seth Davis, and we move on Vibes TV. Couple changes for the Raptors in the inning. Miguel Sereno on the mound. Logan Williams catching now for Uliana. It's outside. What a job by Seth Davis to work out of that jam. Hernandez fouls it back. Miguel Pozo will likely be introduced for the 9th. Half swing, did he go? I think he did. Oh, no, says Tony Prater. I'll get a second look. And I have no papal infallibility here, so. Two and one. Hernandez to third. Lewis waits on the big hop. His throw in time. Oh, I made a mistake. Excuse me. Logan Williams is at first base now. Williams is at first base. So it may be in place of Matt Workinson. Juliana is still behind the plate. High and outside. Off the glove. Encarnacion and Diaz, the next two. In the ninth, it'll be Alexiadis, perhaps Williams in place of Workington, and then Achekar, who was pinch hit last inning for Dancero, or by Dancero. Joe's 1 for 3. Single, 2 strikeouts. He's scored a run. To center. Back is Alexiadis. This is in the ballpark. And he'll make the catch about 10 feet in front of the warning track. 2 away in the inning.
Right fielder, number 16, Gio Diaz.
Two outs for Diaz. Can he start a late rally? Looks at a pitch inside. We saw Sereno on Tuesday, 1 2/3 scoreless innings from him. On the season, this is his 27th appearance. 0-1 record, 5.68 ERA. All 27 of those appearances have come out of this Raptors bullpen. Inside now, 3-0. Ethan Lopez would love one last at bat tonight. Ball 4. Did he go? Yes. It was a late ask. Juliana didn't ask until the last second. Gio was already 15 feet down first, and Tody Prayer rung him up. Three and 1. Ground ball. Charging is Valdez. He gets a nice big hop. His throw is scooped by Williams. And that's the inning. 1, 2, 3. We head to the Miguel Pozo Show in the 9th on Vibes TV. Top of the ninth. Miguel Pozo in. A one-run ball game. The Vibes lead 6-5. He will go through the heart of this order. Alexiadis, Williams, and Achikar. 3, 4, and 5. Alexiadis is first. A single, 3 strikeouts. The first pitch. 94 inside, and backing off is Reese Alexiadis. 7 saves for Pozo, a Vibes record. His 26th appearance, a 3.86 ERA. Swing and a miss on the slider. And that is the money pitch. That is the pitch that got him into the Nationals organization. It might be a pitch that gets him back into the affiliated minors. Off the plate at 94, 2-1. Low, 3-1. The Raptors need just 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, 3-2. A payoff pitch from Pozo. Inside, ball 4. A leadoff walk. How conservative would the Ogden Raptors play this? Runner at first, nobody out. Would there be a steal? Would there be a bunt? Alexiadis has 12 steals in 15 tries. In at third is Lopez. The first pitch, breaking ball, strike. No bunt, no steal. Williams, did he go? Yes, says Tony Prater. 0-2. Pozo this year has struck out 4 guys in an inning. One that got away from the catcher on one of those strike threes. He is a strikeout guy. He's ahead 0-2. Flipped, foul. Swing and a miss. 94. Now, Achikar. And Navarro and Pozo need to talk things over with Achikar. A walk and a strikeout. First pitch. Strike. Strike. 1-2. Alexiadis still has not moved from first. He gets a decent lead now. That's just off the plate. That is a paralyzing fastball. Two and two. There goes Alexiadis, fouled back. It was a fastball at 95. It would have given Navarro a pretty good shot. They're trying to keep Pozo from throwing that slider by sending Alexiadis. 2-2. Pozo engages the rubber again, and he comes set. Ground ball foul, and Alexiadis fights off the slider. Alexiadis was not running on that pitch. The 2-2 again. Outside, 3-2. Now I have to imagine they are sending Alexiadis here, 3-2. Full count. On deck is Valdez, and he throws over, and back to the bag is Alexiadis. There he goes. It's inside. It's ball 4. So 2 walks in the inning, 2 base runners. Jesus Valdez. Fielder's choice, a hit by pitch, a single, reached on an error. Last night, 4 hits. Night before, 1 for 3. He has 88 RBI on the year, 17 home runs. He bats .367. This is going to be a big-time matchup. 1 out in the top of the 9th. Valdez and Pozo, both from the Dominican Republic. The first pitch. Up the middle. Cantu to Joe, and it'll just be the 1. And I think that was the smart play from Encarnacion to try and not do anything too spectacular. Fielder's choice for Valdez. Alexiadis will move to third. Achekar's out at second. 2 away for Connors. Navarro's got to be careful now of balls in the dirt. If you want drama, we have drama tonight. Connors almost hit for the cycle yesterday. The first pitch, low. On deck is Uliana. Connors an RBI double tonight. Men at the corners, 2 away. Ball 2. There's strike 1 to Connors. Two and 1. That's down in the dirt, blocked by Navarro. Pozo at 23 pitches. It's 3 and 1 to Connors. He's attacking him with the slider. Would he go to the fastball? Defense needs to be on their toes. High for ball 4. The bases are loaded. Sonny Uliana will bat against Miguel Pozo. And now Highland Peguero is going to have a word. It's all up to Miguel. Walk, strikeout, walk, fielder's choice, walk. It's gone walk, walk, and now Uliana. Three runs for the Vibes in the third and 3 in the fifth. For the Raptors, it's been 1 in the third, 2 in the fourth, 1 in the sixth, 1 in the seventh. Uliana tonight, 1 for 3 with a sac fly, an RBI. He scored a run, that was on a double. The entire game comes down to this at bat in every possible way. Swing and a miss at 96. A little bit of confidence back. Outside, again at 96. Out of play. One and 2 to Uliana. Can Pozo save this game? He's set. The 1-2. Swung on and missed! That's the ball game. Uliana fires his bat, fires his helmet. Miguel, with his 8th save, I'm heading down to the field for a post-game interview. Thank you, Jake. I'm here with Seth Davis, both in the park and on Vibes TV. Seth, I got to say, you've been coming into a lot of big situations. That curveball, such a weapon for you. You got out of it tonight. A little scary for you. How do you bear down?
You know, you just focus one pitch at a time and you try, just focus in. And luckily it worked out tonight and got a good team behind us, so it's all good.
Miguel gets the save tonight. They don't track holds in the Pioneer League, but that was as good as a save tonight. Great job out there. I got to ask, what is it about that curveball? How do you get so much drop on it?
I don't know. I've always thrown it like that, and, it is what it is. But, I'm lucky I have a pitch I can rely on and, got a good team behind me. So,
last question for you. For all the fans here, for those watching, what do you have to say?
Let's go Vibes.
That's Seth Davis, our player of the game. Welcome back to Vibes TV, folks. Final score tonight. The Vibes beat the Raptors by the score of 6-5. And boy, did they just barely beat the Raptors by the score of 6-5. In the 8th and the 9th, the Raptors left the bases loaded. Seth Davis, our player of the game, got out of it in the 8th. And then Miguel Pozo, he walked 3, but he did get out of it with 2 strikeouts. 5 runs on 10 hits, an error for Ogden. 6 runs on 10 hits, and an error for your Rocky Mountain Vibes. The time of the game was 3 hours and 20 minutes with no pitch clock. The attendance was 1351. The win tonight goes to Dusty Baird, and he really earned it. 5 innings, allowed 8 hits, 4 runs, all were earned, 2 walks, and he struck out a career-high 8 batters. Pete Bayer, Seth Davis, and Miguel Pozo finished out the game behind him, and the only other run given up by Bayer in the 7th. The loss goes to Polo Portella. He goes 4+ innings tonight, allows 9 hits, 6 runs, all were earned. He walks 1, and he strikes out 3. For the Vibes, it's their 14th win of the second half. And for the Raptors, if I get my figures correct here, that is their 16th loss. Excuse me. Yes, that is their 16th loss. So Ogden is 17-15. The Vibes are 14-17 in the second half. We'll check out scores from around the league. See who else has finished on this Thursday night. Grand Junction, a 13-2 win over NoCo in Johnstown. Paddleheads, a 5-1 win over the Mustangs in Billings. Great Falls and Glacier, they might have been postponed in this game. I think they were, because of rain. Top of the 4th, the Voyagers lead the Range Riders by the score of 3-0. And lastly, one game that's still in play, the Chuckers have the go-ahead run on third base in a 4-4 game in Boise. I thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We really appreciate all your viewership on Vibes TV. We will be back tomorrow with another edition of this series, which has been great so far. A couple of games that weren't so close, but today, a fantastic game from a spectator's standpoint. If you're watching for the Raptors, it probably wasn't so fantastic for you. It was great for those here in Colorado Springs, though. I want to thank our director, Brendan Vesey, our camera operators, Christian and Enda. I'm Tyler Peterson. I want to thank you for watching tonight. I'll see you tomorrow, or actually, I'll see you on Saturday. Dean McKissick will be calling tomorrow's game at 6:30 p.m. Once again, the final score, Vibes win by the score of 6-5. Have a good rest of your Thursday evening.